Hello my loves, and welcome back to High Vibe Heels. I am in a new studio space, as you can probably tell, and I'm very excited to be finally making content out of our new home. And today we are going to be doing a robe play, robe removal tutorial, a burlesque tutorial all about how you can remove and play with a robe. In burlesque, we use props, we use articles of clothing and remove them in a really sensual way to add a fun dynamic to dancing. And so all you will need for class today is a robe, a long shirt, maybe a coat of some kind, just something that you can practice these moves with. And whenever you're ready, we'll get right into this class. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do, especially if we have something to tie the rope with, which I highly recommend because it gives another dynamic that you can add to it. I have this like little sash that goes around this really fabulous robe. I actually got this robe on Amazon. I will link it for you ladies below. But essentially what you can do to start is just playing with the sash. You can pull the sash, you can be like tap, 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 you know, really take your time. That's going to be the theme of this class, is to take your time removing your robe, removing the articles of clothing, because that is the tease, right? That is what is tantalizing and fun and playful. So you don't want to just give it all away, right? You want to savor that removal. Okay, so again, you can practice pulling the sash out like this. Yes, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4 as you start to like undo the bow. You've got a little bow in front like I do. You can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like pull it open slowly, something like that. Yeah. Again, it's all about just practicing and playing with what feels good to you. So you can slowly undo it, and then maybe you pull it off and wrap it around someone's head. Yeah, or something like that. Or you do like a little passe and toss it into the audience, or take it like through a leg and pull it up really slowly. There's so many different things that you can do with this, but you just want to make sure that when you're done, you get it out of your space so that you don't trip on it, yeah? Okay, so that is the sash removal. Now let's talk about the many ways that you can play with a robe. There are so many ways that you can utilize a robe in your choreography. So the first thing is just playing with opening and closing the robe. And I kind of like to do this when I'm turning. So maybe I turn, open, close to give like a little sneak peek, you know what I mean? So you can do that. And all I'm doing is I'm just doing a 3-step turn. I close it, I open it, I close it again. Yes. So that's a really fun way to do it. You can also play with opening to one side and up, and opening to the other side and up, revealing the shoulders. The shoulders are a really nice way to start. So you could either do what I just did, reveal it kind of side to side, yeah, or you can do it facing the back and do like a little shimmy and up. Yeah, a little nice little tease. You can do the same thing facing the front. You can kind of pull it down, shimmy, 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 and up. Yeah, just making sure that you keep the majority of the robe closed. You can also reveal a leg, which we love. So let's say your robe is wrapped around, but then you grab the bottom of the skirt and you pull it all the way up to reveal a leg, and then drop it back down. And again, there's so many ways to do that. So maybe you pull it up a little bit and then you're like, no, maybe I won't. And then you pull it up a little bit higher, and then you drop it down, and then you come here and you pull it all the way up. Yeah, so there are different ways that you can do the same thing over and over again and make it different. Or maybe you do like a little passe, extend the leg, something like that. And then of course, with any good reveal, we can do a little booty peek. So what you can do is you can be facing the back and do like a little whoop and around, which is super cute. So I would just flip the robe from one side to the other, or you pull it up slowly to reveal the booty from the back. Just different ways like that that you can kind of, again, give that little tease, but add a little dimension to the dress or the robe. You can also do like a little whip with the robe if you've got a really, I guess, wide robe. This has a lot of fabric, so there's a lot to play with. So I can do a little whip and turn. I can do a little whip and turn, which is really fun. Love a good whip. And even when you take the robe fully off, this one it might be hard, but if you have a little short robe, you can whip that robe around and toss it, which is extra dramatic. And now let's talk about removing the robe completely. So I have a few favorite ways to do this. One is by turning, like we talked about before. So doing like a little turn, 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 and the robe is off. Yeah, so I'm slowly pulling the robe off as I'm turning. So one more time, just like that. I am turning, again, that 3-step turn. I'm doing like a double turn almost. And as I'm doing it, I have the corners of my robe and I'm dropping it, dropping it, dropping it, dropping it. And then I will just grab it in one hand to do something with, probably just drop it because this one's so heavy, but to get it out of my way so I can continue dancing. The other way that I really love to remove the robe is just a dramatic, slinky little drop. So I love it, just pulling it off slowly and just letting it fall to the floor. Ah, so cute. It's honestly one of my favorite ways to do it. You could also shimmy the robe off. So if you want to do a little bit more of like a cheeky robe shimmy, then you could do like a ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta and then drop it. Yeah, you can do like a little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy and drop. So those are just a few ways to remove the robe. You can do the turn and drop, you can do the slow and sexy drop, you can shimmy it off. So much fun either way that you do it. And those are just some of my favorite ways, but of course, when you're practicing these things on your own, practicing with the sash, practicing with the play, you might discover some new ways that you like to remove the robe. There is no right or wrong way. These are just some of my favorites. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like below and make sure to subscribe to the channel. That way that you never miss a High Vibe Heels class. I'm always bringing you new heels, burlesque, and spiritual content every single Friday. And also I have a really big announcement. My program, Confidence, the Heels Method, is currently open for enrollment for the last round ever. So if you want to take your heels and burlesque dancing to the next level, if you want to embody the confidence that you desire on and off the dance floor, then this program is for you. Check out the description below to get more information on the program and to sign up before the deadline, because like I said, I will never be running this program again, and I want to make sure that if you're interested, you get in this last round, okay? So thank you all so much for joining me today. I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you in the next class. Mwah!